I got requested to do a child, My Hero Academia character times listener. So I found a child Bakugou times listener, so I'm gonna read this one because it's the only one I found at the moment, but I'll try to find some different ones. Your POV. Ring, ring, ring. I heard my phone ring. I looked at it and saw it was Shiro. I answered, "Hey Shiro, what's up?" I asked, can you maybe come to Bakugou's dorm? He asked, okay, why? I asked, worried. Just come, I'll explain when you get here. He said, "Okay, see ya." I said and hung up. I put my hair up into a lazy ponytail and threw on a hoodie Bakugou surprisingly gave me. I ran as fast as I could to Bakugou's dorm and knocked on it. "Come in," I heard Mina yell from the inside. Okay, I said and walked in. I gasped and squealed once I saw a small version of Bakugou. I ran up to him and picked him up. "Hey, put me down, crazy lady," smiled Bakugou, yelling while blushing. "How about no?" I yelled and smiled. The others just looked at us awkward. "So, are you gonna explain now, Shiro?" I asked. "Oh, yeah, well, the gang and I were walking, and then I heard someone scream, 'Look out!' I turned and saw a bright light. I thought I was the one who got hit, but it ended up being Bakugou. The girl told us about our quirk, and she told us that it would wear off by tomorrow," he exclaimed. "Yeah, he's right. But we have to go to class, so you're gonna have to babysit Bakugou," Mina said. "Oh, okay, but will you tell us all about this?" I asked, tilting my head. "Yup, so you don't gotta worry about it," Hiroshima yelled, smiling. I smiled back and looked at Bakugou, now small form. Time skipped to when the rest of the gang left Bakugou's dorm. I kept staring at Bakugou, smiling. "What are you looking at, lady?" he said angrily. "It's something small and absolutely adorable." I giggled. He blushed and looked away in return. I picked him up and sat him on his bed. He started to squirm a lot, so I decided to squeeze him tightly. "Hey, crazy lady, I can't breathe," he said out of breath. I let him go and got up. Before I got to walk away, I felt a tug. I turned and saw Bakugou looking at me, blushing. "Can you stay here with me?" he asked. "Sure," I said while smiling. I laid down beside him and fell asleep. "Wake up!" I heard yelling. I groaned and turned around. I felt something jump on me. I said, "Wake up!" I looked up and saw Bakugou still in his small form. "What? I thought you were supposed to be normal, back to normal," I yelled, but quieted down since saying the last part. "Hiroshima said it might last till tomorrow again," he said grumpily. I giggled. "So that means I get to spend another day with small Bakugou," I said excitingly. "I guess so," he replied. I blushed and smiled happily. I picked him up and walked around the UA. I saw Izuku walking towards me, smiling and waving. I waved back and said, "Hey," I waved back and smiled. "Hey, listener-chan," Izuku said. "Hey," I said, "so what's up? How come you weren't in class yesterday?" He asked. "Oh, I'm fine, thanks. And I wasn't in class because I had to take care of this little munchkin," I said, showing Bakugou to Izu. I put Bakugou on the floor, not that I mind or anything. "It's actually fun," I continued. "Oh, well, gotta get to class. See you, listener," Izuku said, and he hugged me. "See ya," I replied and hugged him back. I looked at Bakugou and saw that he was looking at the ground. He then looked up and had small explosions coming out of his hand with an angry look on his face. "She's mine, you hear me, bastard?" Bakugou yelled. Izuku ran away scared. "Oh, poor boy," I said, looking at Izu. "Hey, you can only look at me, not him," Bakugou yelled. I giggled and picked him up and walked to his dorm again. I laid down with him, and soon we both fell asleep. I woke up to a bigger and muscular person on me. I looked and saw Bakugou grown up again. Oh man. It's okay. I missed the bigger Bakugou. I smiled and snuggled closer to him. He squirmed a little and turned to face me and hugged me. I smiled more and closed my eyes again and fell into another deep slumber. Click. Shit, I heard someone say. Me and Bakugou woke up with a deadly aura around us. You better start running, I said, because we're going to count to 3. Bakugou finished. 1, 2, 3. Crash, screams, bang. After beating those idiots up, me and Bakugou went to the dorms and fell asleep again. End. That is the end of the Child Bakugou X-Reader. By the way, for Bakugou, because he was young and I wanted to try my first time doing voice impressions, I tried to do like a kid voice, but boy, and I don't know how it turned out. Please tell me how it turned out in the comments, because I really want to know if I should keep doing that for the rest of my kid ones, because, yeah. So having that said, please like, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye, my peeps. Also, I'll put the link to this story in the description so you guys can read it on your own if you don't like my voice impressions, or if you just want to read it, because it's not just this story, it's one shot, so there's a whole bunch of different stories. So yeah, having that said, my next one's probably going to be a Child Shinso times reader, so yeah, now, having that said, please like, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all next time, for real this time. Goodbye, my peeps.